Hey everyone, thanks for coming. Wow, 13 of you already. That is so awesome. I hope you're having a fabulous Saturday and a great start to your weekend. Um, if you could just pop in the chat, let me know you can hear okay and see okay, all that good stuff. All right. Well, I am really excited to share with you a bunch of amazing items. I believe altogether I have 21 items to share with you today, which is pretty great. Hey, Whitney. Welcome, Sarah. Glad you're here. So, we've got some variety this time. We have some polishes, but we also have a few non-polished items too, which is always so exciting. We also have a really great variety of colors this month, which I personally always love to see. I feel like lately we've had a lot of purples and greens, and we definitely still have those this month, but we've got some other things too. So, very excited to share them with you. Hey, Patricia, glad you're here. Hey, Cheryl, welcome. All right, so we will go ahead and just jump right on into it. So we're going to start off. Hi, Alien Invited. Invited. Wow, Sweden. What time is Sweden? My goodness. Glad you're here. Welcome, Daviana. Hey, Cece. So if you have not been to my Hella Handmade Creations live stream before, or if you're not familiar with Hella Handmade Creations, it is a monthly um, indie collaboration between a lot of different makers. They're open every month from the 14th through the 21st of the month. Wish listing is already up. So you can click the link in my description box to go ahead and check out all of the items on the Hella Handmade Creation site this month. Um, I have, like I said, I think 21 items to share with you, but there's a lot more than what I have. So be sure to check everything out. Welcome, Heather. Um, yeah, and one thing that sets Hella Handmade Creations apart is each maker gets to come out with their own theme. So I believe they follow that theme for a minimum of 4 months so that you can collect all the polishes in that series if you would like and kind of have a collection from that maker. Just released one polish at a time, which I think is kind of cool. I love too that they get to pick their themes. It feels super personal to me. Midnight. That's pretty late, but not as late as I actually thought it was going to be. Well, thanks for coming. Hey, JPT. Welcome, Connie. Hey, Heather. Hey, JJ. Hey, Birdie. I recognize that name. Good to see ya. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to swatch them in rainbow order. And like I said, we have a really great variety of, whoop, I bumped you, sorry, some different colors this month. We have some reds, and I love a good red. So we are starting off with Coloristic Carol's offering for this month, which is called Queen Mangosteen. And I really like that name. It is part of their exotic fruit series, and it is described as being a deep purpley red with green holographic glitters and iridescent chameleon flakes. This bottle is going to retail for $12.50, and there is a cap. It's only 100 bottles available. So if you want it, 100 bottles is a pretty low cap, and some stuff has been selling out lately on the Hella Handmade Creation site. So you might want to make sure if you like the stuff that you're there when they open. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Lucy. Hey, Yelly Loves Polish. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I've been loving the Wildflower Lacquer Alice theme too. It's really cute. All right, so going in with the first coat of Coloristic Carol Queen Mangosteen. Look at that pigmentation on the first coat. It has a beautiful jelly formula. And if you have not tried Coloristic Carol's Crellies, well, you're missing out. She always has really beautiful Crellies. It's so unusual for Crellies to get this much glitter on the first coat, but right off the bat on coat number one, got a fuzzy. On coat number one, we already have such great pigmentation and so many of those beautiful glitters. You can see them reflecting. Super holographic. Beautiful, beautiful. So that's one coat of Coloristic Carol Queen Mangosteen. And so I'm going to swatch a few others kind of in this color range on my other nails and then come back around and add a second coat of Queen Mangosteen. Isn't that a beautiful jelly? I agree, JPT. I think it's so pretty. Aw. Well, I'm glad it made you smile, Jess. You should always smile. I always smile when I think of you because you crack me up. Cheryl, this one's just a little bit difficult to remove. It wasn't as bad as I thought because there aren't too many glitters and they're not super large, but it does take like a little bit of scrubbing. So um, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like the densest micro glitter ever and 1 being a cream, this is probably like a 4 or a 5. We'll call it a 4.5. Very scientific, giving it a decimal. The next beautiful polish we're going to take a look at is from Heather's Hughes, and I believe Heather is with us today. Hey, Heather. This is called Praise Be, and Heather is continuing her Handmaid's Tale, which I'm loving this series. All the polishes have been beautiful, and I love the show Handmaid's Tale. So, Praise Be is described as being a bright blood red base with a pink to orange to gold magnetic shift. It's filled with orange and red glitters and red to copper to bronze to gold multi-chrome flakes. It's going to retail for $13 and there will be no cap on this one. My camera's like not wanting to focus today. Come on, camera. So yeah, this one is magnetic and Heather has been absolutely nailing it, pun intended, with the magnetics lately. Look at that. Whew! It is reactive, people. And again, did I mention I love reds and how excited I am that we have so many this season? This season, this, I mean, this season too, but this month for HHC is what I meant. Thanks, Shannon. Yeah, if you could hit that like button, that's super helpful to my channel. And then it also helps all the makers out. Just shaking it up a bit. If you, welcome Jessica, you're not too late. I've only swatched one and it's just the first coat. If you ever are having a hard time getting them to magnetize, sometimes magnetic pigments, from what I've heard, can sink down to the bottom of the bottle. So shake it up or roll it in between your hands before applying, and you may have an easier time. So right off the bat, really beautiful opacity. And I can see all of that. Okay. I have some metal around my desk and yeah, I wanted to go right to that metal on my desk. Um, but yeah, great pigmentation. You can see that gorgeous like golden shifting magnetic shimmer running throughout and those pretty flakes too. Oh goodness. So there is the first coat. There we go. And it's kind of a little bit of a tonal magnetic shimmer. You can see it shifting there, but it builds up nicely on the second coat, which we will come around and add a second coat. That's right. So 1 coat of Coloristic Carol for this one, and we'll come back around again in a little bit to add a second. And then 1 coat of the Heather's Hughes there. We'll come back around and give another one in just a second for that one too. Oh no, Sarah. The quality is not good. Oh, I sure hope it's not on my end. I turned off my Wi-Fi. I'm just going to use data because it seems to be better when I use data. So hopefully it'll clear it up. Make sure you have on your settings. I think the highest it'll go is 720p. So you can double check that, but hopefully it straightens out. And then, oh, no, we'll come back to that in a second. I forgot. I want to go ahead and mention Heather's Hughes' other awesome item this month. So Heather's Hughes, as per usual, is offering their Wits lotion this month, which if you haven't tried their Wits lotion, it is absolutely fabulous. Here is the name. I'll let you see it for yourself because I will butcher it. I promise. But Heather's Wits lotion has notes of bergamot, citrus, raspberry, and mahogany. It's got subtle middle notes of orchid, clove, and amber on a base of vanilla cream, patchouli, and sandalwood. It's going to retail for $7.25, and that's for this 2-ounce tub, and there will be a 35 tub cap. This one sells out literally every month. Heather, has this ever not sold out? I would be surprised. But it sells out for good reason. It's really high quality lotion. It's dry down sticky. It's very light. I especially love it. I mean, I love it all the time. But I like it for the warmer months too because sometimes some lotions are a little bit too thick and heavy for warmer months, and this one just feels so light. It sinks into the skin really beautifully. Nice shot of my hand there. Yes, but I'm a fan for sure. Can you tell? And this one, I feel like the scent is very agreeable to a lot of people. I do smell the fruity notes, but they're not super strong, and it's got a little bit of an earthy scent as well. Really nice. So that's Heather's Hughes Wits lotion. So yummy. Hmm. Yeah, I think you can use any magnet, Birdie. I think they just sell like neodymium magnets work best. Um, I haven't honestly experimented with other magnets. I'd be interested to try. We could do a whole video. Do fridge magnets work on nail polish? Question mark. But yes, I recommend the neodymium ones because they are so strong, so strong. And I'm just jumping ahead myself because I'm so excited about this polish. We so rarely get fun oranges, and this month we have a beautiful orange from Music City Beauty. It's called Lala Orange, which is such a cute name. It's part of the Rainbow Bright series, and it's described as being an orange curly with gold shimmer and gold flakies. It's going to retail for $11, and there is a 100 bottle cap. When I saw this, I got so excited because I love orange polishes and there just aren't enough of them. The world needs more orange, especially more beautiful, vibrant oranges like this one. I would say it's coming off very, very color accurate on camera. It's like almost a little bit tangerine. It's so cute. And the gold just contrasts really nicely too. Welcome, Carolina. Glad you're here. All right, so let's go in with the first coat of that Music City Beauty. Woo, I got a little bit too much on my brush. I'm telling y'all what, I'm excited. So first coat of Music City Beauty, Lala Orange. I love Music City Beauty's beautiful paddle brush, and check out that opacity. I'll tell you what, the opacity on all three, beautiful. So there's one coat of Music City Beauty, Lala Orange. And that one I would say is going to be a two-coater for most people. I can't see anyone needing more than two coats, even if your nails are quite long. All right, so we're going to go back over and add a second coat before moving on to our next color category. So coming back to Carolina's polish, which is the beautiful Queen Mangosteen, part of the Exotic Fruits series. Look at all of those incredible glitters in there. They're so pretty, so pretty. And this is one I could see myself wearing in the fall or the winter because it's vampy, but it just kind of reminds me of like, it's like a little bit jewel tony. As you can see, it dries down a little bit flat, so definitely recommend a glossy top coat. I would say that the glitters aren't so dense and large that this one requires a smoothing top coat, like a leveler. Like that, Carolina? If you didn't know, Carolina just released a glitter smoothing top coat called the Leveler, released yesterday. And it's wonderful. I reviewed her whole release from yesterday in a video this week. You should go check it out if you haven't seen it already. Some gorgeous hollows. But here are two coats of Queen Mangosteen. Isn't that divine? Oh, Valentine's Day. I like that, JPT. Yeah, this one's gorgeous. And those glitters are so sparkly. Oh, I love this color. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so there's two coats of Colorista Carol Queen Mangosteen. Oh, I'm sorry, Cece. I wish there was more I could do, but unfortunately, I really can't. Sometimes it starts off kind of wonky and then fixes it. I wish I could do I wish I could do more, but I don't really know on my phone what I can do other than turn off my Wi-Fi, which doesn't like this part of my house apparently. But Yeah, no, I won't get all into my nail room. Anyway, back to Heather's Hues. They are offering this month the beautiful Praise is a gorgeous blood red magnetic. So gorgeous. So, so gorgeous. Oh, goodness. Hmm. I will try turning on my Wi-Fi and seeing if that helps. It usually does not, but we will try it. Oh, goodness. Come on, internet. Am I back? I think I'm back. Hey, Felisa. Welcome. Okay, it looks better on my end. Does it look any better for y'all? Okay. Well, we will try it with the Wi-Fi. Maybe it's working better today. Cool. All right, so this is Heather's Hues. Praise be. And it's a gorgeous blood red magnetic. Yay, I'm glad it's better for you guys. Sorry about that. If I could somehow stream off of my computer, I know it would be a lot faster, but I just cannot get the camera situation fixed on my computer to be able to tip it upside down and be able to zoom this far in on my nails. Oh my goodness, this one is gorgeous on that second coat. And it looks really pretty unmagnetized too, which is kind of gives you an idea of what that is just now. Aw, thanks, JPT. Making me feel better. Technology is not my strong suit. I try. I try, but so there's the Heather's Hues in two beautiful coats. You can see the flakies are a little bit on the subtle side, and that magnetic line flashes like a bright pink to copper. It is so, 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 so pretty. It's gorgeous. I have an iPhone 8 Plus. So it is not a new phone. But I'm glad it looks good now. I'm so happy. Um, good. Good, good, good. Aw, thanks, JPT. Um, but isn't this one gorgeous? It's so pretty. Yes, I agree. Skittle Manny for sure. Give me all the reds and oranges. I will be a happy lady. And then the last one on this hand is Music City Beauty La La Orange. Beautiful, beautiful rainbow bright polish with those copper shimmers and flakes. I didn't get staining with any of these, even though they're all quite pigmented, but I would recommend a base coat, especially with the Coloristic Carol. I feel like if you're prone to staining, especially with that color, you might want to watch out. So there's two coats of Music City Beauty La La Orange. Look at that golden glow. So pretty. I love that. And it's fully opaque in two coats. Yay! You're right, JJ. When in doubt, turn it off and on again. It's usually that simple. I usually don't think about it though. All right, so here's what those three look like side by side, all built up. This one in two, these two in three, and this one I magnetized 2 days ago. So if you're wondering what it looks like once the magnetic pigment kind of flares out a bit, there you go. Which are you guys loving? The orange, the Music City Beauty, it's so pretty. I love it too. And then next, we're going to have some really pretty greens and turquoises to look at. I am loving turquoises lately. Candy colors, I like that. You're loving the coloristic hero. I don't know why I had trouble saying that. I'm loving the coloristic Carol too, Sarah. It's so vampy and gorgeous. I don't know if it's because I just love vampy reds or if it's because it's like kind of Halloween vampy vibes. Not sure. I love it. Bring on the green, Cece says. So, so pretty. Wow, a lot of you are loving that Music City Beauty. So make sure if you plan to purchase it, you get there when the shop opens because it does have a 100 bottle cap. Just a recap on the caps. The Clarissa Carol has a 100 bottle cap. The Heather's Hughes Praise B has no cap. The Heather's Hughes Wits lotion has a 35 tub cap. And the Music City Beauty has a 100 bottle cap. So many caps. And I do have a few Overstock polishes that I will show you today too. I have three to be exact. Oh, yay, Sarah. Well, if it helps, I think some of your love for green is rubbing off on me because I've been loving greens lately. So here are the ones we're going to look at next. Aren't they beautiful? So pretty. This one I could have put with the purples, but the base is in this family, as you can see. So we're going to put it with this one. Why not? Wow. So jealous, JPT. Are you just going for fun? I'm jealous. I've never been to Hawaii before. That is so cool. So cool. Welcome, Mallory. Glad you made it. Yay! Happy birthday, JPT. What an amazing gift to yourself or from someone else. That's amazing. Can I come? All right, we're going to keep moving to the next item. And the next item is kind of like a duo. Zoom you out a little bit and lift you up a little bit because this is a faraway item. All right, so by Danny Viana is giving us an amazing holiday set this month, which is great because like my mind isn't at the holidays yet, but since Hella Handmade Creations is pre-order, this should arrive, let's see here, mid-November, just in time for the holidays. So part of the holiday gift set is this adorable bag. It's like a drawstring bag and it's got cute little tassels with little gold, very festive and lots of ornaments. Oh, isn't it so cute? And it's actually it's actually not just a cute bag, it's a cute polish bag. Oh my goodness. It holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 polishes inside of it. Just like that. How cute is that? Oh my gosh, I'm dying. It's so adorable. That way you can take your polishes with you places or take it to give friends manicures, and you can put things inside the middle too. All the things you need. Oh gosh. I'm a mess today, y'all. And just zip it up and be on your way. So I think that's wonderful. I really like this bag. It's super cute. It's very well made, and the patterns are so very festive. Um, Love it. Love it, love it. So that's part of the holiday set. And then the second part is this beautiful festive polish, which maybe I love more than the bag, which is saying like a whole lot. So this gorgeous polish, let me put my cute little bag aside. This gorgeous polish is from by Danny Viana. Oh goodness. And it is called Deck the Halls. Deck the halls. I'm not ready for that yet. It's too early. But it's described as being an emerald jelly base with holographic microflakes and green holographic glitter. So the two together, the set, the bag, and the polish will retail for $22, and it will have a 50 cap. 50. That is low. That is so low. I have a feeling the bags are handmade, and maybe that is why. I'm sure that takes a lot of time. Well, of course they're handmade, Rachel. It's hella handmade creation. Okay, whatever. So 50 cap, if you love it, make sure you're there when it opens because I really do believe this will sell out. So let's go ahead and apply Deck the Halls. This one is jam-packed with glitters. I was surprised it did not create nearly as much texture as I thought it would on the nail. I did end up using a glitter smoothing top coat with it, but I don't know that you would have to. It's not that textured. Wow. Wow. Sarah, are you in heaven right now? Green lover, Sarah. Happy birthday, Jessica! So exciting, and thanks for joining us. I don't know, Jess. I'm loving greens right now too. How sparkly is this? It's like the best the best winter green polish ever. It like screams holidays to me. So sparkly and beautiful. I know 50. I know 50. It hurts. I love it though. It's so pretty. So if you can get your hands on it, $22, 50 cap, and that includes the beautiful bag and the beautiful Deck the Halls green polish. It does not dry glossy, Felisa. It dries down pretty flat, but it smoothed out well with a glossy top coat. I didn't feel like it needed a glitter smoothing top coat. Now I personally would add a glitter smoothing top coat because that's just going to give you that like gorgeous, smooth, like depth to the polish. And I really like that plumped out look, but not necessary. Like you're not going to feel that much texture on your nails if you just use a quick dry top coat. Okay, we have to move on. I'm just like staring at it. This next one's really beautiful too, though. It is from Bee's Knees Lacquer and it's called Go Ahead and Laugh. Now, I believe this is the last polish in the Ghost Adventure series, but the HHC site did not say that it was. So don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that this is the last one. Um, so Go Ahead and Laugh is described as being a green to pink to gold pastel multichrome. I've been loving Bee's Knees Lacquer's pastel multichromes lately. Boop, let's try this. There we go. And it's got those wonderful black to red multichrome flakes that Bee's Knees has just been using so much. This one specifically is inspired by the time Zach thought he was being attacked by a ghost squid, but it was really just some stray wires. It's going to retail for $13 and there's no cap. Hallelujah. No cap. This one is gorgeous, you all. Welcome, welcome. Glad you are here. All right, let's go on with that first coat. And in bright lighting, you see a lot of that purple shimmer, but as you move your hand around in lower lighting, you get some shift to gold. You get some shift to green. It's beautiful and pretty opaque compared to what I was expecting. You can still see quite a bit of nail line, but it does build up to full opacity for me in 3 coats. If you went in thicker, you could maybe get away with 2. Um, but 3 coats I think is going to be perfect for most people. So, so pretty. Mine. Give me all the Bee's Knees lacquer, Jess says. Same. Same. Yeah, I think on the listing, Jess, it's listed as only a set. I wish also that the polish itself individually was offered, because maybe the cap would be a little bit higher. But for now, it's only a set. Yeah. Oh, so fun, Felisa. Your mom. I love that one. Yes, they have my heart too, Mallory. All right, and then the next one we've got 4 in this little color group is called Here for the Snacks. This one's part of the Disney Park series from Cuticula. Loving the series, loving these flakies. Look at them. Look at them. Just beautiful. It's described as being a lagoon green base with purple to red glass flakes, pink to red to green iridescent flakes, green metallic flakes, and black flakes. I love this combination. Um, it's going to retail for $12.50 and there's no cap. I believe this is the end of this series too, but again, the site didn't say it, so don't quote me. I know. Me too, Cece. Give me all the snacks. That's my life motto. That's my mantra. Give me the snacks. Yes, it's a gorgeous turquoise, JPT. A turquoise with a little bit of a green lean to it, I would say. So going on with the first coat of Here for the Snacks. It's got a gorgeous jelly base. Already so many pretty flakies coming out. Very smooth and easy to work with. Gosh, so gorgeous. Yes, yes. I was gonna say that same thing. It totally reminds me of Poisoned Apple, and Banished, which I love those 2 polishes from the Enchanted collection, so I agree. Same kind of family. Let's compare. Why not? That's the fun part of lives, I think, because I have Banished right here because it was on my fall rack. Yep, very similar. This one I think has black glitters too, but the flakies are giving me the same vibe, and they both have the black shreds. I have to wear Banished for Halloween. They kind of look cute together. Ooh, Dash Landing. Maybe. That one I might have to go a little further to look for. That one is not on my fall rack. And by the way, while we're talking cuticula, next week on my channel, I'm live swatching the new Shattered Fantasy collection. Oh my goodness, you guys are gonna lose your minds. It is everything I ever dreamed and more. You have to check it out. I'm just gonna let you know. Yeah, it's amazing. All right, done gushing. Next one is from Pampered Polishes, and it's called Dynamite. Love that name, so cute. This is part of Timberland's Dinosaur series in collaboration with her special guest, her son Cooper, who loves dinosaurs. It's described as being a turquoise crelly with a shifting shimmer, gold flakes, and holographic micro glitter. It's going to retail for $12.50. And again, no cap. Yay. Love no cap. This one I would say is a true turquoise. And that's why I wanted to put it next to the cuticula so you guys could compare base colors a little bit. You can see the cuticula leans a little bit green, and then the Pampered Polishes leans more blue. Both so gorgeous. And yeah, I'm a fan of turquoise too. Give me all of them. Love a good turquoise. Ooh, playing games. Yes, I can see that too. Playing games was a little bit brighter, and this one's a little bit more subdued in its base color. Oh, Dragon Glass. One of my favorite polishes from this year. I love Dragon Glass. Yeah, the Shattered Fantasy collection that's coming out next week from Cuticula all has those same flakies that Dragon Glass had. So you should check it out. It's a really good collection. That's all I'm going to say. It's probably not all I'm going to say. I'm probably going to keep talking about it. So there's one coat of the beautiful Dynamite from Pampered Polishes. Y'all, when this came in the mail, it came in with the rest of the Dinosaur series polishes that I've swatched so far. It was my favorite because I love the contrast between the gold and the turquoise, the copper in there, and the shimmer and the flakes are all so dainty and delicate. I think it's so beautiful. Oh, I love this one. So that is Pampered Polishes Dynamite. Also, the coverage. One coat, people. And look how smooth. No patches. It is so pretty. I know. I know. We're in trouble. We are so in trouble. All right, I'm going to go in with a second coat of the By Danny Viana. Here's how this one dries down. You can see it's, I mean, kind of shiny, but you can see a little bit of texture, right? It's not super smooth, but feeling it, I don't feel much texture, so that's nice. You can use a regular glossy top coat with this one if you are able to grab it with that low 50 bottle cap. So going on with the second coat, it is absolutely opaque. Those glitters make it a little bit hard to remove, but it's honestly not too bad. A little bit harder than the last glitter I talked about, the Chloristic Hero, because they're a little bit more densely packed in there. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being a cream, 10 being a micro glitter, it's probably a 6.5 on the removal scale. So might want a little scrubbing, might want to use a peel off base or the soaking off method, which Nicole Loves Nails, if you follow her on YouTube. If you don't, you should. She's amazing and her videos are wonderful. And her personality is wonderful. She posted a video, I think today, on her process for removing glitter polishes. So go check it out. All right, second coat of the beautiful Bee's Knees lacquer offering. Again, I believe this is the last polish in their Ghost Adventure series. It's called Go Ahead and Laugh, and it's got those glorious red to black multi-chrome flakes. Yes, Nicole is lovely. She's, like, so genuine and funny, like, I feel like I know her watching her videos because she just seems like so real. Alright, so adding the second coat of Go Ahead and Laugh from Bee's Knees Lacquer. I don't reach full opacity in 2 coats, but honestly, at some angles, it looks opaque because there's so much shimmer in there. So much shimmer. You can see my nail line at that angle, but there you really can't see it. Really gorgeous. Ooh, good question. I am not sure. I'll go grab it in a second, though, so I can show you because that's actually a good question. If I can find it. My nail room is a mess. I am moving, not my house, but I'm moving my nail room to a different part of my house tomorrow. So if I can find it, I will find it after I'm done swatching this hand. Sound good? All right. The cuticula. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Cheryl, that it might have a little bit more blue and that it might be a little bit brighter, but I'll compare because I'm also very curious. I didn't even think of that. That's why I like lives is because you guys can request stuff like that. So cuticula brings us here for the snacks with those lovely, gorgeous flakes and those black shreds. I think this is the last polish in the Disney Parks series, which I'm so sad to see it go because all her polishes in this release have been bomb. I felt like I could wear this in 2 coats, but honestly, I'd probably wear it in 3, um, just to get more flakies on there, but I can't see much nail line in 2 coats. So there's what the cuticula looks like in 2 coats here for the snacks. I love the flakies in this. And I feel like the black makes me feel like it could be a very versatile seasonal polish. Like I feel like the base color makes me think summer, spring, but the black makes me think I could just throw it in any time of year. So there are 2 coats of here for the snacks. No cap on that one. Also, no cap on the Bee's Knees lacquer, but on the By Danny Viana, there is a 50 bottle cap. And then the last one on this hand is from Pampered Polishes, and it is called Dynamite. Dynamite. And it had wonderful, wonderful opacity on that first coat. I, of course, reached full opacity in 2, and I think most people will. So smooth. Goes on beautifully. Beautifully, beautifully. Gosh, so gorgeous. So gorgeous. So there are 2 coats of Pampered Polishes Dynamite. Loving the gold flakes and the shimmer in there. Just wonderful. Wonderful. I agree. I love these kind of flakes too. Two to justify shipping. Yeah, that's how I am too. If there's not 2 that I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I have to have," I'll find a second. But I usually end up with more, honestly. Oh goodness, this whole hand is so pretty. All right, here is what they look like. Swatched to opacity. This one, like I said, the By Danny Viana was fully opaque in 2 coats. This is with a regular top coat, and I feel a little bit of texture, but honestly, look at it. Not bad with a regular top coat. There is Heartmate. See what I did? There is Go Ahead and Laugh in 3 coats, fully opaque. There is the cuticula built up in 3 coats here for the snacks, and Pampered Polish is built up in 2 coats because it's fully opaque in 2. Which of those are you thinking of grabbing? I need to delete the internet. Jess. Oh gosh. We would miss you though, Jess. All right, let me see if I can find Heartmates. Y'all, my bee's knees are everywhere. I have so many of them, I ran out of space to put them. So I'm not 100% confident I'm going to be able to find this polish. But for you, I will try. I will try. Seriously. Heartmates, where are you? Y'all, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. I might have to If you're able to stick around, I might have to look again at the end of the video because I don't want to spend the whole video looking. I know y'all have stuff to do, and for some of you, it's very late, depending on time zone. So I will come back and try to find it at the end of the video if y'all are still interested, because I'm actually interested. All right. And we are missing a little wheel here, which is kind of sad looking. But if you guys didn't know, it was announced on the Facebook group for Hella Handmade Creations that DRK Nails, which this is the first time I'm getting to share them with you, which is exciting. They usually bring us a duo, but this month they had to pull one of the polishes in the duo because they just weren't sure they were going to get the pigment in time to ship. So they pulled one of their polishes, unfortunately. They did say, if you saw the swatches and fell in love, I believe they did say they would be bringing it in November. So yeah, that's why there's a little gap there. I thought about, because I am a perfectionist, I really strongly considered re-swatching everything so that there was no holes. But yeah, that didn't happen. I was like, I'm not going to waste the whole swatch wheel and all of that polish. So there's no gap. So I don't know if anyone cares more than I do. Ooh, good idea. Yes, I will post the comparison on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, I do have my link in the description box. You should follow me because I'll post more swatch photos of not everything that I'm sharing with you today, but a good amount of it. And definitely some of my top picks. And I also have my D-Stash account linked today because I added some new stuff to my D-Stash this weekend. Um, Yay. As long as it's not melted. Yeah, the toaster incident of 2021. Oh my goodness. All right, let's check out this gorgeous blue. This is one of my top picks this month. It's so pretty. Speaking of pretty, it's from Pretty Beautiful Unlimited. And it's part of the Cosmic Bowling series. It's called Picking Up a Spare, and it's described as being a royal blue jelly with a magnetic pigment. What? What? Okay. Usually there is a sticker that tells you it's magnetic. I did not know this was magnetic. Oh my goodness. There's no sticker. I had no idea. I gotta see that really quick. Oh my goodness. Is it magnetic? Is it? Am I reading the right? Hmm. Now I'm confused. Now I'm very confused. Maybe it is magnetic. Maybe it is not. Okay, I think I see a little bit of a line there. I'm not sure. If you guys are curious, oh, I see a line for sure. It's on the subtle side, um, but it is there. Cool. Well, I did not know it was magnetic. Look at that. Well, if you're wondering if I like it unmagnetized, I do. I love it unmagnetized. So if you're someone who does not like to magnetize polishes, this one you definitely don't have to. But if you do like to, you can. Well, that's fun. So this one's a royal blue jelly with a magnetic pigment, 2 types of crystal chameleon flakes, and gold and jade hollow micro glitters. It's going to retail for $12, and it will have a 150 bottle cap. Those caps, there are more of them this month, I feel like. All right. Well, I'm going to shake it up really good so that I can get all of that magnetic pigment stirred up. And I'm going to be just as surprised as you are to see what it looks like magnetized, because I did not know. But golly, doesn't it look gorgeous? Here's what it looks like in 2 coats, unmagnetized. Like, come on. That's gorgeous too. Honestly, if I was feeling lazy, I'd just build it up in 2 coats. Leave it at that, and it's glorious. All right. Let's go in with the first coat of Picking Up a Spare from Pretty Beautiful Unlimited. Love their brush, by the way. Gosh, look at that opacity. So pretty. And it's just such a rich color. So perfect for fall and winter. And the flakes are very contrasting, and it's got those gorgeous glitters. There we go. What? Now, y'all, this was like one of my top picks before I knew it magnetized, and now that's really cool magnetized. It's like just slightly a lighter blue than the base. So it's like just so much going on, so many pretty things going on. I love that one. You need a magnet? We got to get you a magnet. Magnetic polishes are so fun. Yeah, I love that one, even more than I realized. So that's pretty beautiful, unlimited, picking up the spare. So gorgeous. And that one does have a 150 bottle cap. All right, and we do have some purples this month. So I went ahead and put this one next to the purples because I felt like it was closest. Rogue Lacquer, I agree, Jay, I agree, JJ. It doesn't take over the polish. It's like there, but you can really appreciate the flakies and glitters too. So Rogue Locker is continuing their Little Mermaid series, which again, just a series I'm loving. Little Mermaid is my favorite Disney movie, so I just never want this series to end. But this is Poor Unfortunate Souls. So sad, so true. And it's described as being a deep and vampy purple with purple metallic flakes. You like that? It's going to retail for $12.50, and there will be no cap. Yeah, I know all the words to that song. I maybe sing it most days on my way home from work. In that beautiful alto voice, with those very low notes that I usually can't reach, but I try. All right, going in with that first coat of Poor Unfortunate Souls. Oh, it's pretty and I love it. Has a jelly base, but lots of those gorgeous flakies. Very smooth and easy to work with, and super sparkly. Ah, I love it. I could have done a better job on application with that one. We're going to put that on me. But it's definitely fully opaque in two coats, even with my mediocre application. Very, very sparkly. So that's Rogue Lacquer, Poor Unfortunate Souls, no cap. Yay! Then we have another glorious purple from Different Dimension. It's called So Pick Me, Choose Me, Love Me from Grey's Anatomy, part of their Grey's Anatomy series. It's described as being a violet jelly loaded with blue to violet aurora shimmers. It's going to retail for $12 and there is no cap. Woo, another no cap. The shimmer in here is crazy intense. It almost feels like multi-chrome shimmer because it's very shiny. Like, whew, it is intense. Intensity level 10 on the shimmer. You guys are doomed. Oh no, so many pretty purples. What's been with the past few months in purples? There's been so many purples. So going in with that first coat of the Grey's Anatomy, and it has a beautiful formula, very smooth, has a kind of a crelly base, and very easy to apply. It looks kind of pinky on that first coat, but it does build up really beautiful in two coats and gets even deeper in three. So there's one coat of Different Dimensions. So pick me, choose me, love me. 2-item wish list. No, our wish lists are foiled. Lots of pretties this month. Lots of pretties. And then next, last purple for this little group, is another standout. This one, y'all, I'm telling you what, it might be one of my favorites. It might be my favorite from this month. I don't like to pick favorites because I am not indecision. That's why. It'll change tomorrow. But this one, since I swatched it, I've been obsessed with it. It is from Penelope Lou's. It's called Belly Dance, and it's from their Dances from Around the World series. It's described as being a lilac vibrant base with aurora pigment that shifts turquoise to blue. It's going to retail for $13 and it does have a 200 bottle cap. Holy cannoli, this is beautiful. It's beautiful. And the description didn't mention any hollow, I don't believe. Not that I saw. It has hollow and it's pretty, but the shimmer is like boom in your face. I wore this to school um, because I'm a teacher. I wore it to school and I got more compliments on this nail polish than I ever have on any nail polish ever at work anyway. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's so glowy and the formula was really nice for me to work with. It was super smooth. It's kind of creamy. So there is one coat of belly dancing. Gosh, it's so glowy. So pretty. Like I felt like a princess when I had it on. Very ethereal. I agree. So gorgeous. Thank you, Cece. The purple conspiracy to steal all of Jess's money. All right, let's go add some second coats to these guys. So we've got Pretty Beautiful Unlimited, picking up the spare $12 and 150 bottle cap and a surprise magnetic pigment. Love surprise magnetics. Have you guys ever used a polish before that you didn't know was a special effect polish? Like maybe you purchased it not realizing it was a thermal and then you were surprised? That's how I kind of feel right now. So on that second coat, first, how pretty is it in two coats, unmagnetized? And then adding the magnet. Do 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 do. It's so pretty. And it's really deep on that second coat. Like it looks like a beautiful ocean or a gorgeous night sky. I love this one. It like makes me feel relaxed. I am a princess. Me or JJ? We're both princesses, JJ, if you want to be a princess. So there are two coats of Pretty Beautiful Unlimited, picking up the spare. I love that one. I love it so much. It's probably going on my winter rack this year. And then next from Rogue Lacquer, we have Poor Unfortunate Souls, and it's $12 with no cap. I'm in a singing mood today, y'all. I'm sorry. We could all be princesses. I love that. Yes, we can. So, second coat of Poor Unfortunate Souls. Look at that opacity. Look how rich and deep that color is. And it is so, those flakes are just so metallic. Oh, it's gorgeous. 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 Oh, I love this one. I love this one. Aw, thank you, Birdie. I love to sing. It makes me happy. Oh, goodness. And this is another pretty Skittle Manny. Hand of blues and purples. And then different dimension brings us, so pick me, choose me, love me. And it is $12 with no cap and a very brilliant shifting shimmer. Ursula, one of the most fun Disney villains ever, in my opinion. I mean, I guess her songs were fun. She's not very fun. Oh, goodness. So that's what that one looks like in two coats. And look at the shimmer. Like, my goodness, I'm speechless. It's so glowy and so reflective. Ah, and was very nice going on too. A purple gem. I like that, Anna. I love it. So there are two coats of different dimension. So pick me, choose me, love me. And then the last on this hand is Penelope Lou's Belly Dance. Oh gosh, so gorgeous. And all the shifts, all of them. Cruella is your favorite. I actually didn't watch too much 101 Dalmatians when I was growing up. I think I would have more appreciation for Cruella had I watched more of that. I haven't seen the new Cruella movie either, which I am wanting to watch because Emma Stone looks fabulous in that movie. Have you guys seen it? Do you like it? Do I need to watch it? So there are two coats of the Penelope Luz, and it is fully opaque in two coats, and the shimmer is just glowy, and the hollow is there, but it's like subtle and deep sigh. I'm all about this polish. It's lovely. This whole hand is making me happy. Happy polish, happy hand. Belly dancing, Cheryl. Oh gosh, does belly dancing pay that well? Maybe we can start a club. So there are those for the Pretty Beautiful Unlimited, which again has a 150 bottle cap and a surprise magnetic pigment that isn't shown here. Then the Rogue Lacquer, $12.50. Different dimension, $12. And Penelope Luz, $13 with a 200 bottle cap. So that one does have a 200 bottle cap. I'm always tempted to say $200 cap. Nope. Thank goodness. It is a beautiful polish, but $200. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure that there's any polish I would spend $200 for. Ooh, I love burgundy, Mallory. I need to find more burgundy polishes. It's one of my favorite colors to wear, especially this time of year. That's true. If you teach belly dancing, it could probably pay very well. Because I don't know how to belly dance. I gotta pay to learn. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh goodness, no one wants to see that though. It'd be pretty funny actually. And then the next little group we've got are some pretty pinks. See, we have a really good like layout of colors this month. It's not all one color, which I'm about. I am about that. Do do do. Adding my base coat. And I will show you the base coat that I'm using because why not? Maybe you're looking for a great base coat. And I like this one. This is from Bluebird Lacquer, and it is the Who's On First base coat, and it's smoothing. So I have a little bit of texture on my nails. It's not too bad, but this smooths it out nicely, and I've bought a few bottles of it. So if you need a base coat that is smoothing, try this one. I think it's $6 for the bottle, too. It's a good one. All right. Teach people how to buy polish. Sure you could, JJ. You're totally qualified for that. Oh, goodness. All right, so let's take a look at this first pink. It is from Swamp Gloss, and I love Swamp Gloss. And they're starting a new series this month based on Ted Lasso. And I had to look up what that is. I didn't know what Ted Lasso, who that was, but it looks really funny. I think it's a TV show or a movie or something. And it's called Biscuits with the Boss. It's described as being a light pink with metallic shifting flakes in blue, violet, red, and orange. It's going to retail for $13, and there is a 200 bottle cap. And look at those flaky shift. They're pretty. And I feel like this polish is very unique. Like I had nothing like this with these flakes in this kind of base color. I feel like it's coming off just a little bit whiter than it is on camera. In real life, it's a little bit more pink. Just a little bit deeper. Might be my lighting. You want everything, Birdie. Yeah. I would usually say like follow your heart, but might not be a great idea for this time around. All right, first coat of Swamp Gloss Biscuits with the boss. With the boss. I was gonna say for the boss. No, not for. With. We're eating biscuits together, boss. Look how many beautiful flakies came out on that first coat, and it's got a really soft jelly base. This one definitely needs 3 coats to build up to full opacity, but I was able to reach full opacity in 3 coats. No more nail line. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So there's the first coat of Swamp Gloss Biscuits with the Boss. With the Boss. And next from MTK Design, we have Another new series. This is the seasonal full moon series, which I think is really interesting. I don't know much about seasonal full moons, but I know a lot of people are super into, oh, this is the this moon. But this one's called Bad Moon on the Rise. It's described as being a dusty gray lavender when warm, and when it's cool, which is what you're seeing in the bottle, it's a dark red orange. It's got medium particle linear holographic iridescent shifting sparkles, some shimmers, and some flakes in copper to gold to ruby to amethyst. So lots going on. It retails for $13, and there's going to be no cap. No cap. Yeah, Sarah, I agree. I do that too. Like, I'll start with a huge wish list, and then it'll dwindle as the month goes on. And I really do like that Hello Handmade Creations posts their items at the beginning of the month every month. They always go live on the first. And so you have a whole month to think about what you want. And I am a think it through kind of person. I need time to make those choices. So I do really appreciate that. They give you that time. And I do have the Hella Handmade Creation site linked in the description box in case you want to go check out whatever else they have. They have a lot. I don't have all of it, but I have some of the pretty stuff. Well, it's all pretty. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, so this MTK design, this is what it looks like in its cold state. I think it'll probably warm up soon because I'm kind of running warm right now. And in its cold state, it definitely is like a reddish, pinky orange. Um, yeah, I would say it has a strong pink undertone. Yeah, for sure. And it's got lots of gorgeous flakes and shimmer in it. So we'll see what that one looks like warm here in just a second. It was really smooth and easy to work with. Very full coverage on that first coat, and definitely would only take 2 coats to um, build up to opacity. Yay! Welcome, Paula. Welcome, Hell of Nails. And then we've got another pretty magnetic. This one is called from Linby Designs. It's called Eternally Optimistic Goldfish. These animal names are killing me. This part of the animal magnet. Sorry, I can't get past it. The Animal Magnetism series, and it's described as being an orange-red base with red to gold shifting magnetic pole and scattered holographic sparkle. It's going to retail for $13, and there is a 100 bottle cap. So let me give this one a good shake too. Really get that magnetic pigment to come out. Yeah, so many pretty pinks. And y'all know I love my pinks. This one has a very nude leaning base on me. If your skin tone's close to mine, the base of it pulls kind of nude, but then the pink magnetic shimmer really pops. And the magnetic pigment is super reactive on this one as well. Wow, look at that. So pretty. So yeah, it definitely has like a orangey brown base, and then the magnetic line is like a pink. So pretty and sparkly. So there's one coat of Linby Designs Eternally Optimistic Goldfish. That name, it's getting me. It's getting me. And then the last one that I wanted to make sure I compared this with was from Wildflower Lacquer this month. It's called Tea Party. And I'm loving this series this go round to with Wildflower Lacquer. It is the Alice in Wonderland series, and it's described as being a sienna brown base with strong red to gold to green shifting shimmer and subtle holographic sparkle. It's going to retail for $13, and it does have a 200 bottle cap. 200 bottles. I think this one sold out. Not this one. This maker sold out last month, if I'm not mistaken, and a lot of people were upset because it sold out like pretty fast. So you might want to be ready to shop. If you want this one, there were some bummed out people. I don't want you to be one of them. So going in with the first coat of Tea Party. from Wildflower Lacquer. If you've used Wildflower Lacquer's shimmery polishes before, this one is very consistent. It has great coverage, very smooth and easy to work with, and tons of shimmers packed in there too. Because of the base color, it was a little bit sheer for me in 2 coats. I did go in for a third and reached full opacity. So there's 1 coat of Wildflower Lacquer Tea Party. This one's really an interesting base color. It's like a nude base, on me anyway. I think on most people, a sienna brown. It's just kind of close to my skin tone. And then that shimmer really pops against that nude base. Very fun. If you're someone who has to stick to work appropriate, office appropriate shades, um, this one would be a great way to still wear that office appropriate shade, but have a lot of fun doing it. All right, going back around and adding a second coat, Swamp Gloss, Biscuits with the Boss. I don't know why I like that name so much. Makes me want biscuits though. Going back to Cuticula, what was their polish name? Snacks all the time. Here for the snacks. That's me. I'm here for the snacks. I want those biscuits. All right, so second coat of Biscuits with the Boss. It's a really soft, beautiful pink. And I love those flakies in there. They're very autumnal with the way they shift. And pretty great opacity for a shade this light too, you know? I thought in 3 coats I would still have some nail line, but it actually built up to opacity for me in just 3 regular coats. I agree, JBT, very dainty. I like that. Beautiful. So that's Swamp Gloss, Biscuits with the Boss. And that one has a 200 bottle cap. And I'm surprised this one didn't transition. Let me see if I can get it to transition really fast. If I can warm up my hand. I didn't bring my toaster down. I'm like a little scared to bring my toaster to my nail room again. I have some flashbacks from last time that happened. And my poor little nail wheel. Do 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 do. Same Cheryl. Love me some office appropriate bling. Because sometimes you want shades like this too. My one lone pinky nail eye. Trying to warm up my MTK design nail. Um, Sometimes I like these kind of shades for like weddings too, you know, because and these kind of colors just go with everything. Um, yeah, for sure. It's not warming up, and it's because I'm freezing. I thought I was warm enough. I'm always cold though. Compared to how cold I usually am, I'm not that cold, but I have an idea. I have an idea. I'm gonna plug in my heated blanket. Does anyone else have a heated blanket? Oh gosh, I'm a mess. I am a mess. All right, so this is MTK Design, Bad Moon on the Rise, and it's part of the seasonal full moon series. It's going to be $13 with no cap. And remember, in its cold state, it's a dark reddish orangish color. And then in its warm state, it turns to a dusty gray lavender. And it's seriously it's a very drastic change, which are my favorite. Oh, you have a heating pad too, Jess? They're my favorite. I love it. I don't have a very big one. Um, that sounds super enticing. I might have to invest in a large heating pad. You know, my dog always steals my heating pad, so I probably need a larger one. She'll like scratch it until I can tuck her under it. She's a mess. Well, y'all, ooh, got a good idea. I'm gonna put the nail wheel in the heating pad. That way we can continue. Yes, no toaster, toaster trauma. All right, so we're gonna keep going with this one, and then we're gonna put the nail wheel in the heating pad. Yeah, I usually use a hair dryer, Cheryl, when I'm swatching, but I just don't want to hurt your ears with all the sound. And actually, my hair dryer broke, so there's that too. It broke last week. It had 7 years on it. It's been my lifelong hair dryer, and then it just gave up on me. So there's two coats of the MTK Designs Bad Moon on the Rise, and it is fully opaque into some of those gorgeous flakies and shimmer in there, almost like a rosy color when it's cold. Toaster thing, yes, was so funny. So funny. I was making toast this morning and I was having flashbacks to our wonderful life. All right, and next we are adding a second coat of the Linby Designs polish, and it is Eternally Optimistic Goldfish. Bye, Mallory. Have a good weekend. And this one is a gorgeous, like nudie brown with a pink magnetic flash. Y'all are so funny. That toaster, I'll never forget the toaster incident. And without magnetizing, it looks really pretty too. It just looks like a shimmery brown pink polish. Do do do. Do do do. Oh, how pretty is that? And it's fully opaque in two coats. And it like moves around as you move your hand around. And then it's got that gorgeous hollow sparkle as well. So pretty. So there are two coats of Lynn B Designs Eternally Optimistic Goldfish, and that will have a 100 bottle cap. Toaster gate. I love it. I love it so much. And then the last one on this hand. Oh, yay. It is the heating pad is working. So I'll show you after this hand. The last one, now I kind of always want to use a heating pad instead of a toaster because it kind of feels good sitting on my legs. Wildflower Lacquer brings us, oh, I'm just jumping ahead of myself. Brings us Tea Party, their Alice in Wonderland series. And it is $13 with a 200 bottle cap and such a beautiful shifting shimmer. As per usual with Wildflower Lacquers, I love their gorgeous shimmers so very much. And this has such a brilliant shimmer that at certain angles, it does look opaque in two coats. But as you move your hand around, you can see a little bit of that nail line. So I think three would suit most people, but if you were in a hurry, you could get away with two. Isn't that shimmer so pretty? And as you take it into lower lighting, you can see more of the green shift in there as well. So there are two coats of Wildflower Lacquer Tea Party. And again, that one's $13 with a 200 bottle cap. Yes, no noise and no melting. I would be devastated if I pulled this nail wheel out of my heating pad right now and it's melted. Okay, it's not. That would be so upsetting. It doesn't get that hot. So there's the MTK design before I take this off. Here's what it looks like cold, and then here's what it looks like warm. Isn't that cool? I've been running cold because I'm always running cold. But if you've got like longer nails, I think it would be so pretty having this all over your nail and then this at the tip of your nail, like where it's exposed and cold. Gorgeous color combo there. So there's the Swamp Gloss Biscuits with the Boss with a 200 bottle cap. MTK Designs Bad Moon on the Rise. This is it in its warm state. Ooh, and look, it's transitioning. Transitions very easily. Um, this one has no cap. The Linby Designs has a 100 bottle cap, and the Alice in Wonderland Wildflower Lacquer has a 200 bottle cap. Yep, really pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Ooh, that is a good idea to use it for sinus pain. And then I've got 4 more beautiful polishes to swatch for you guys and 3 polishes that'll be on Overstock this month. And then we're going to wrap it up. Thank you again so much for spending your Saturday evening with me. This has been so fun. I look forward to this live stream every month because I love Hell Handmade Creations and I love sharing with you what's going to be available. If you haven't already given this video a thumbs up, I would so appreciate it. It really does help my channel out a ton and it helps out all these makers get the wonderful exposure they deserve. All right, so we kind of have a blended swatch wheel here. These here and these two right here are the ones we're going to look at last. And you know what? I'm going to skip the base coat because I don't think I need it this time, which is not like me, but it has been a wonderful evening, JJ. I agree. It's been so fun. Thank you guys again for coming. All right, I'm going to swatch a little bit out of order. Um, so we're going to take a look at the Night Owl lacquer first. If I can get it in frame. I'm so glad you were able to come, Linda. Thank you for coming. Um, what was the blue purple shimmer? That one was Penelope Lou's, I believe. Does this look right, Sarah? Yes. That's what other people think too. Yeah, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I was wearing it in a few recent videos. Hey, Big Teal. Teal's here. Now the party can start. So pretty. I agree. I love the selections this month, Paula. Yep, you came in at the right time. So Night Owl lacquer brings us hello. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. I have not seen Psych. So this one is part of the Psych series, and it's described as being a black tinted base with purple to red to copper multichrome shimmer, loaded with holographic microflakies, and purple to red to copper multichrome flakes. It's going to retail for $13, and there's no cap. So I got really excited when I saw this polish because I don't usually like black polish that much. Like it's just not my jam. But that purple, red, it like looks pink in some lighting flash was like, okay, this is a black I can get down with. And it's got so much going on with all the different flakes and the shimmer. It's beautiful. Went in a little bit heavy on my coats. This one, I think, it's going to be a 2-coater for most. If you've got really long nails, you might need 3. But I just love this one because it's got so many elements in it, and it like looks like a glitter polish, if that makes sense, like just because of all of the depth, but it's not. And I love that because glitters are hard to remove, and this is it. Oh goodness. Ooh, I agree, JJ. Or over a black like as a topper. It could be a pretty topper too. Gorgeous. So there is the Night Owl lacquer hello with no cap, and it's going to retail for $13. I know, right? Totally living on the wild side. I always wear a base coat, y'all. Always. I'm counting on you polishes not to stain me. Please, please. And while we're kind of in the dark polished category, we have Bluebird lacquers offering this month. It is called Fantastic Voyage, and I love that name. This is their annual bat polish, and it's described as being a dark gray crelly with purple to blue to green UCC flakes and green to gold to blue shifting iridescent flakes. This one's inspired by the Townsend's Big Ear Bat. It's going to retail for $12, and there's no cap. Hooray! Look at those flakes. I'm hypnotized. Hypnotized by those flakes. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So going on with the first coat of Bluebird lacquer, Fantastic Voyage. And it is just the perfect smoky gray for fall, for winter, and gorgeous, very smooth coverage on that too. You guys like it too? Ooh, Emily DeMolly's peel off base coat. Big Teal, I have not tried that one. I need to try it. You love bats, Sarah. You're batty for bats? I'm the worst. I'm sorry. Oh gosh, but it's gorgeous. Sorry, I'm just like staring at it. I'll get closer so you can see too. Look at those flakes. They're so glowy. I wore this one for a full day too because I was just loving it. Beautiful. So there's one coat of Bluebird lacquer, Fantastic Voyage. Fantastic Voyage. And then we have another offering from By Danny Viana. And I love that with Handmade Creations, the makers can offer more than one item. um, if they'd like. And this one is called Together in Paris. Oh, another one I love, another series I love. It's Anastasia, another favorite of mine. This one is inspired by Anya's music box. That her grandma gave her, which is so sweet, and it's like fits the music box so perfectly. It's described as being a mix of shiny gold shimmer, galaxy glitters, and green UCC flakes. It's going to retail for $13 and does have a 100 bottle cap. So pretty. Yeah, I'm a gold lover, so as soon as I saw this one, I was suckered in. Knew I was going to love it. So let's go in with the first coat of Together in Paris. You know, I would have loved this one for the inspiration alone if I didn't like the polish, but I love the polish too. So double love. So this one has great coverage on that first coat. I did build it up to 3 to get full opacity, and the way it applied and removed and dried down reminded me a lot of the by Danny Viana other option, the Deck the Halls, because they both have the glitters, but they dry down pretty smooth. You wouldn't have to use a glitter smoothing top coat. Also, how pretty are these together? Mm, with the green flakies and the gold. I see a pretty like holiday Manny coming with these two for me. Yep. So that's by Danny Viana, Together in Paris. So pretty. And yeah, I kind of went on a tangent there. But this one does dry down a little bit textured, but you wouldn't have to use a smoothing top coat. But I like to because it makes it look really plump and amazing. And removal's a little bit difficult, but not too bad. Not too bad. And then the last item that's new that I have to share with you today is from DRK Nails. And if you missed the beginning of my video, I mentioned that DRK Nails was offering another polish um, this month that they had to pull because the pigment wasn't going to come in time. But don't fear, they're going to bring it back in November. But this one, they're still going to offer this month. It's from the Umbrella Academy series, and it's called Time is Fixed. It's an effect topper created with a mix of chunky, bright flakes. It's going to retail for $12.50, and it does have a 180 cap. This one is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I didn't know bats were pollinators. Interesting. See, I learned so many things with you. And Lucy always does a really cool job of whatever bird or flying. Are bats birds? I don't even know. See, I don't even know. Um, Whatever her inspiration is, she has a lot of detailed information on the listing for her polish. So if you want to learn more about the Townsend big-eared bat, you can check out her listing and read all about it. So there's one coat of the DRK Nails Time is Fixed topper. It's really pretty on its own. I saw some pictures where it looks like it was built up in 3 coats and it looked fabulous. Um, but we'll see. I'll build it up in a second coat just to see because I'm curious. Oh, I don't understand why bats are so feared. Because I don't think they're very scary. They're just, yeah, I guess misunderstood. All right, going back to the beautiful night owl lacquer, which you can see has dried down a little bit flat, so you'll want a glossy top coat with that one. This is Hello, and it is going to retail for $13, and it has no cap. They're continuing their psych series. Bat loving souls. We are bat lovers. Bats deserve more love. So this one reaches full opacity in 2 coats, and there's so much going on. So cool. Between like the multi-chrome shimmer, the hollow flakes, the multi-chrome flakes, it's like, boom, it's a lot. It's pretty. And I like that it's black, but for a non-black lover, there's like non-black polish lover. There's so much else going on in here that like this is different to me from a regular black polish. You know what I mean? Like it's just more approachable with that pretty purple red shimmer. So there are 2 coats of Night Owl lacquer. Hello. And then adding our second coat of the beautiful Bluebird lacquer offering. It is called Fantastic Voyage. It's going to retail for $12, and there's no cap on this beauty. Look at those flakes. Boom. I like that shot. Boom. So, so pretty. All right. So this one in 2 coats reaches full opacity. It is just glorious in those 2 coats. It's got a jelly formula, but it's definitely like a little bit crelly leaning, and it's very pigmented. And look how those flakes sparkle in the base. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous. So that is 2 coats of Bluebird lacquer Fantastic Voyage with, yay, no cap. No cap. Um, I'm not sure I would say it's similar to the Croning because I feel like this one has a lot more hollow flakes than Wildflower Lacquer's the Croning. Like it's a little bit busier. You know what I mean? Um, with all of those hollow flakes because man, it is packed with those hollow flakes. Yeah, it's gorgeous though. Both are so pretty. And then adding a second coat of the beautiful by Danny Viana offering together in Paris. Gosh, I love this one too. So many pretty offerings. I do too, Big Teal. It gets gorgeous on the second coat. I wore this one to school and got some compliments too. And I feel like it's just so perfect for winter and fall too. So second coat of Together in Paris, it builds up really nicely on the second coat. Super, super blingy. If you've got nails my length or shorter, I think you could get away with 2 coats on this one. Yeah, I really don't see too much nail line, maybe a little bit, but 2 coats probably would be okay for most. If you've got long nails, you might want 3 for this one. So there are 2 coats of By Danny Viana Together in Paris. Just a gorgeous sparkly gold. That one is so pretty. So pretty. And this one again is going to have a 100 bottle cap. And then last is from DRK Nails. Time is Fixed from their Umbrella Academy series. It's going to retail for $12.50, and there is a 180 bottle cap on this topper. Ooh, that sounds interesting, Birdie. I might have to play around with my magnets a little bit. It sounds kind of fun. Interesting. So I think the picture I saw where it looked full coverage and built up in coats, maybe at certain angles it would look full coverage, like in lower lighting and certain angles it would look full coverage, but I don't think it's going to build up to full opacity in bright lighting on its own. You know what I mean? Golly, those flakes are so pretty though. They are chunky. There are some big ones in there. So there are 2 coats of DRK nails. Time is Fixed, $12.50, and a 180 bottle cap. Oh, that's so sad, Sarah. So sad. All right, and we kind of got to split up here. So there is the Night Owl lacquer, and that one will have no cap. And the By Danny Viana, Together in Paris, it will have a 100 bottle cap. Then here we have the Bluebird lacquer. Look at those flakes. That one is going to have no cap as well. And then here's the DRK nails over some different colors just so you can see over black, over a like squishy jelly white, and then over Zoya Beverly, which is a really pretty like berry pink. Definitely like it best over black or over like a navy. I think it would look really pretty over a navy or like a crimson. Ooh. And then love it has a totally different look over white. And of course, looks totally different on your naked nail too. Gorgeous. So that's a DRK Nails Time is Fixed with a 180 bottle cap. Yay! All right, and I do have three polishes to share with you that are in the Overpour section. And I'm going to mattify these others while I tell you about the Overpour section. So the Overpour section on the HHC site, I believe they can bring back polishes that have been offered in the past on Hella Handmade Creations, but they're available in very, very, very limited quantities. Like maybe there might be only 10 bottles available or something. So I always have my eye on the Hella Handmade Creations overpours and rarely get them because they sell out fast. It's just how it is. So if you like any of these, or if you like any of the polishes you see in the overpour section, make sure you are ready to shop as soon as the shop opens. That'll be on October 14th. The time is it 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? I always forget because Hella Handmade Creations is based out of Hawaii, if you didn't know. And so it's a great time for them, but it's a little bit late for me on a school night. So I'm usually in bed and I miss those overstocks. But man, if you can grab them because they always have some gorgeous stuff in the overstock section. Ooh, I cannot wait to show these to you, Matt. They are pretty. Oh my goodness. So pretty. So while I'm mattifying these, I will go ahead and tell you some exciting stuff I have coming to my channel soon. So this upcoming week, I'm going to be live swatching and reviewing Cuticula's Shattered Fantasy collection, which is a collection of polishes with gorgeous, gorgeous flakes. If you saw Polish Pickup Dragon Glass, which Cuticula offered a few months ago, it's all the same flakes as Dragon Glass. So I was obsessed and am obsessed with Dragon Glass. I was obsessed and am obsessed with this collection. So that review is going to come up on my channel this week. I'm also going to be soon live swatching and reviewing Night Owl Lacquer's collection for October. They have some pretty polishes coming to their shop. I'm also soon going to be reviewing Bee's Knees Lacquer's collection for this month with a ton of gorgeous shimmers, as well as, of course, Polish Pickup at the end of the month. And that will be a regular video, not a live stream. So lots of fun stuff coming up. If you're not already subscribed, we don't want you to miss it. So I'd love for you to subscribe. That way you can hang out with me more often. And if you haven't already given this video a thumbs up, man, I'd really appreciate it. Um, I always love hanging out with you guys, and your support is so, so appreciated. All right, let's take a look at these overstock polishes, and then we'll look at the polishes matte, and then we'll bounce. Did I just say bounce? I don't think I've ever said that in my life. Oh gosh. Yes, thank you, Lucy, for I forgot to include that. So every month, Lucy, Bluebird Lacquer, gives $1 of every bottle of polish sold to a bird conservatory. And October's is BatCon. I love that. I love that. All right. So I missed some stuff. I'm gonna have to go back while I was mattifying. So Night Owl Lacquer is bringing back in the overstock section a polish called Champions that I am so in love with. It was originally offered in March 2021, Hella Handmade Creations, and it's a really cool like turquoise linear holographic polish. I'm tempted to say it has some shimmer, but it could just be the gorgeous. See, doesn't that look shimmery? I don't know. Could just be a gorgeous glowy base. So there is 2 coats. It reached full opacity in 2 coats of Night Owl Lacquer Champions. Highly recommend you get your hands on that one if you don't have it already, and if you can get it in time. Thanks, Lucy. And then there's also a gorgeous offering from Cuticula in Overpour. This one's called the Upside, and it was also offered in March's Hella Handmade Creations. And it is like a really soft pink base with some blue micro flakes, some holographic micro glitters, and I want to say that's it. It's packed with those hollow glitters, though. Like there are a lot, a lot. So this one took 3 coats to build up to full opacity, but that's 3 coats of the cuticula, the upside, and it's beautiful too. Really soft. Yeah, you like that one too, Catherine? I think it's gorgeous. You too, Linda? So sparkly. Yes, definitely a princess polish, Sarah. I agree. And then the last one I have to share with you that is Overpour. It needs a little bit of a shake, 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 shake. Is from Swamp Gloss, and it's called the Rosette. Huh, I am noticing a pattern. This one was also offered in March. Is that how it works? Is it always the same? Like, I don't know. I'm curious now. But anyway, they're all from March of this year, and it's called the Rosette, and it is a gorgeous, like, violet base with a ton of shifty flakes in there, some holographic pigments, no glitters, I don't believe, and just so lovely. This was from the Nebula series. I loved that series. Loved it. So there is 2 coats because it built up to full opacity of the Rosette from Swamp Gloss. So glowy and fantastic. Interesting. I didn't know that, Jessica. I've been sleeping. I just haven't even paid attention to them all having the same the same month that they're available. Yes, Big Teal. They totally deserve to be on your radar. Swamp Gloss deserves all the love. The maker, Katie, is fantastic, and her polishes are wonderful. So all the love for Swamp Gloss. All right, we're going to finish up by taking a look at all of the beautiful polishes matte because why not? We can, so we shall. So this was the Coloristic Carol Queen Mangosteen matte, and those glitters, whoo, they look really cool matte. And then here is the Heather's Hues matte, and the flakies really pop, of course, in that with that matte top coat. And then here is the Music City Beauty matte. Wow. Wow. This is my first time seeing the matte, so I'm as surprised as you are. And then here is the By Danny Viana matte. That one I knew would be fantastic. It's more fantastic than I realized. Gosh, so gorgeous. And then here is the Bee's Knees Lacquer matte. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow. Anyone know that book series? And then we've got the cuticula here for the snacks matte. Look at those flakes. Holy cannoli. That's pretty. And then the Pampered Polishes matte really helps those gold flakies pop. And then the beautiful, pretty, beautiful Unlimited. Oh, those flakies, y'all. And can you imagine if it was magnetized, what it would look like matte? Shut the front door. So pretty. Then the Rogue Lacquer, Poor Unfortunate Souls matte. I feel like that one was meant to be matte. I feel like Ursula would want that matte. Then the Different Dimensions matte. Wow, look how that shimmer like glows through the matte top coat. That's kind of wild. And then there's the Penelope Luz matte. All right. I gotta start wearing more of my polishes matte because that's gorgeous. There's the Swamp Gloss matte. That one's incredible too. Golly, so pretty. There's the MTK Designs matte. That helps the flakies pop as well. And then the Lynn B Designs matte. I never wear my polishes matte either, Sarah. And I think I should. I think I should before I take them off because I usually end up taking off my polish every day and painting my nails something new every day because it's fun. But I think I should wear my manis an extra day and the second day just wear a matte because look how pretty that is. That's a wildflower lacquer matte. And you can see all that glowy shimmer just shining through. Then there is the Night Owl lacquer matte. That one looks like, I don't know why. It reminds me of like volcanoes. Like volcanic rock and then the lava. No, okay. And then there's the by Danny Viana matte. That one's really pretty too. And then the Bluebird lacquer. Whew, that one's lovely matte. So pretty. Crushed stones. I like that big teal. And then there are the DRK nails matte. And those flakies look even better matte, as flakies tend to do. Yay! All right. I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me today. This was so fun. I always love spending my Saturdays with you all. I hope this was helpful for you and that you enjoyed our time together. If you haven't already given this video a thumbs up and subscribed, I'd really appreciate that. Um, yeah. Yeah, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to drop them in the comments and let me know what you guys plan to pick up because I'm always so curious and there's so many pretty options this month, as always. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will see you in my cuticula video this week. Yay! Bye, guys. Thank you.